Hey guys, warm up for tomorrow is going to be the same as it was past 4 days. Again, take about 8 to 10 minutes. Go through a little bit of a warm up. If you want to add a few extra things in, you can. But once you finish the warm up, we're going to go 2 different components of strength. Then we'll go a little body weight pump, and then the last and final thing, if you have extra time, is going to be a little hip mobility. So first thing, we're going to go everybody's favorite. We're going to go with some Bulgarian split squats. So again, if you can, whatever bag you've been using all week, if you have a bag of dog food, bag of bird feed, whatever, you're gonna grab that bag, and we're just gonna go shoulder loaded. So loading it up on top of our shoulder. If my right leg's gonna go back, I would want the weight on my right side. If my left leg's gonna go back, I have the weight on my left shoulder. So remember, my front foot's gonna be out far enough, so then when I go down, it doesn't get in the way. I can go all the way down until my knee touches the ground. Knee and hip get nice and parallel to each other. Back to the top. So since I'm only loaded on one side, really trying to brace with my midline, keep a little bit of a forward lean. But I'm going to go 10 on one leg, switch 10 on the other. Or excuse me, 8 on one leg, switch 8 on the other. Again, if you have lighter bag, add a little bit of tempo to it. Maybe you go 5-6 seconds on the way down. If you got a pretty heavy bag, you don't absolutely need to add tempo to it. But again, I'm going to do 8 on one shoulder and leg, 8 on the other shoulder and leg. Then whatever bag you can, again, a backpack would work. Or if you have dumbbells, weights at home, whatever, we're going to put upper shoulders on a chair. Try to keep our hips nice and high. Grabbing, again, the top of the backpack or whatever bag you need to. Pressing up, nice straight arm. Again, adding a little bit of tempo on the way down if you need to, or adding a little bit more weight. But I'm going to do 8 on one arm, switch, bring it to the other side, 8 on that other side, really trying to pinch the shoulder blades together at the bottom. Press out, get good extension at the top. Again, adding a little bit of tempo if you need to, or a little bit of weight. Then we're going to go hollow hold. So if you have your phone next to you, use a timer or have somebody time for you. We're going to go 15 seconds on, take a little break for 15, and then 15 again, and that'll be one time. You'll do them after each and every round for all 3 rounds. Remember, arms stay nice and straight, point the toes, lift up, pull your belly button down, looking up at the ceiling. Again, 15, rest for 15, and then another 15. So again, we'll do all 3 rounds of that stuff, and then move on to the next part. So for the next part, we are going to stick with bang, stick with shoulder loaded for the lower body, and we're going to go either step back lunges, you could go forward lunges, or you could do walking lunges, doesn't matter to me. But we're going to go 12 each leg. Again, if you want to alternate back and forth, you want to go step back, it doesn't matter. But I'm going to do 12 on one side, and then switch 12 on the other, or do alternating like I just did until you get done with 12 each side, 24 total. Once you're done with that, then you're going to switch the bag to the other side. So yes, you're going to do 24, 12 each side with a bag on one side, switch, bag on the other. Again, alternate back and forth, or I could do all of them on one side, switch all of them on the other. And I'm going to do another 24 with that bag up on that shoulder. Once we're done with that, we're going to go to standing press. So going back to the backpack and trying to keep it to the side, keep my elbow in like I would if I had a dumbbell anyway. Standing nice and tall, press up to the top, back down. I'm going to do 10 to 12 on one side, switch, 10 to 12 on the other side. Really still trying to get good extension up at the top. Arm stays nice and close to my head. I'm not leaning back in order to press it. And then we're going to go hollow rock ups. So hollow rocks, you're really trying to hold that good hollow position. So arms still stay back, feet still stay down. And now I'm rocking up to the top. Again, still trying to stay nice and tight and hold that hollow position. I'm going to do 10 hollow rocks, and then rinse, repeat. We're going to do 3 rounds of all 3 of those things. So 2 extra things, or 2 extra parts if you have a little extra time. We're going to go bodyweight squats, just for a little bit of a lower body pump, and push-ups for a little bit of an upper body. So if you have time, you're just going to do 20 bodyweight squats, followed by 10 push-ups. So if you need to go off the knees, keep the body nice and straight, elbows stay back, or up off the, like a normal push-up. Again, 20 and 10. You're just going to do 2 quick rounds. Should take you about 5 minutes. Then once we're done with that, a little mobility at the end for a little hip work. You can go with a bag, or if that's going to be a little too challenging, you could just go body weights, but you're going to stay nice and tall. It's going to be driving that knee up in front, stand up. Pretty simple. Go back down. Again, trying to really kind of make a circle with our hips while we're doing it. Stand back up. Again, I could go with the bag up on the shoulder, really trying to drive up like I'm going over top of a small hurdle. I'm going to do 10 on one side, switch, 10 on the other. I'd just switch, if I'm going to keep weight up here on my right shoulder, I'd work my right side first, switch to the other side, left while I'm working my left. Again, 10 each side. Then the other thing would be if you have a PVC pipe, or 2 would work a little bit better. But at least if you have 1, really trying to drive down into that PVC pipe, lift up, make a nice big circle back to the top and back down. So it's just kind of doing half of that, but really try to pull down, engage your midline, engage your lats, and again, work on a little hip mobility, just like if we were doing hip circles on the ground. Should feel pretty similar to that. But again, 10 on one side, 10 on the other. And we're just going to do two rounds, and that's it.